Tell me about yourself.
Ah, moi?
Yes.
Ah, bonjour.
Si.
Je m'appelle Béatrice.
Ooh.
Comment ça va?
Yo soy Crocodile Dundee.
Bonjour, Crocodile Dundee.
You can call me just Dundee.
So stupid.
Hi, I'm Dundee.
Bonjour, Dundee.
Oh, I like your shirt.
Ah, oui. I got it from Bonjour from Paris.
Cool. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Bonjour and welcome to Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast.
Where we give you all of the hottest tips and tricks on the new places to shop in Paris. And where's Dundee from?
He is a nomad. He's not from anywhere. He doesn't know where he was born or who he is. He doesn't know how old he is either.
That sounds like a book.
Dundee discovers him.
Dundee the nomad
Dundee discovers.
finds his sock.
Dundee the nomad finds his sock.
The lost sock.
The lost sock of Dundee. Do you?
All right, we'll workshop it.
Anything different about me that you like, or
You got a haircut?
now I whitened my teeth?
Oh, they look good.
Yes, I got a haircut.
Your hair looks good.
Thank you.
I like it. It almost feels like when I was little, I used to think that you could get your hair cut longer or shorter, depending on what you preferred. It looks like you got it cut longer.
Yeah.
Did you get extensions?
Yeah.
I love them.
Thanks.
Genuinely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Psych. This is a wig I got for my dog. Oh, now let's fix it. Now we
but
can
you
talk
did
about
genuinely
we can talk
get a
about my
haircut.
real haircut. Now, about once a year on accident, I get this fuck ass bob, and I don't ask for it. And what sucks is, like, it happens once a year. I got my year ago today, and I was like, oh wow, I got somehow
Right.
ended up with a Hitler haircut, and I was like, oh, because they shave my sides and leave the long top.
That's in.
It's in if you live in the outskirts
Venice?
of London.
And Venice, I would
Venice
say. Yeah.
Beach?
Venice Beach, California. I would say that's
No.
probably why it happened.
All right, well, I can't pull it. I'm not fishing for compliments, but I'm also not fishing for insults. So just shut up. But I don't jive with this. I don't get down like this. And I asked very specifically.
Not compatible.
In fact, I showed them a haircut that I have had previously. I said, I just want this. So in other words,
That's smart to go in with pictures of yourself.
yes, I said, this is what I like. I have screenshots from each angle because I was like, I'm going to remember this.
Because I'll go in with pictures of Kendall Jenner and be like, this is what I want. And I think I just mean her face.
And they'd be like, what the hell? Why doesn't I
And
look
body.
like? Why doesn't I look like
Yeah.
that though? So obviously, I go in and I sit down, and it takes an hour and 45 minutes. Also, I want to preface all this.
Okay.
We sit down. It's 2 hours of conversation.
Yeah.
I can't do 2 hours of sitting still. So it's just antsy the whole time, biting my nails and stuff. And I had to keep taking. Well, my robe had armholes.
Sure.
So I kept popping my arms out so I could chew on my finger.
Sure.
And then he felt out of nowhere. No, I'm not even gonna say that part. Anyways, he's like, what do you do for work? I made up a huge lie for 2 hours. I'm like, I do consulting. I do tech consulting. My job's kind of BS, but I make it work. I have several clients. I have several large clients. And I travel a lot for work and all this stuff. And I do a lot of consulting I go to a really boutique firm. It's small, it's lean. And then towards the end, he's like, well, let me get your Instagram.
Yeah.
And on the way out, someone's like, oh my God.
How old was he?
I think he was a little ambiguous age-wise, but he was my age or older or maybe younger.
Oh, that's tough because that age, they're going to ask for your Instagram, so you need to be careful.
I know. So obviously, I'm like, oh, I'll type it in on your phone so I can scurry out the door because I don't know if I'll get another haircut. The thing was, when you get your haircut and you get it styled there, it's like, oh, Izzy, do you mind stopping coughing? I was in the middle of something. Seriously.
Izzy.
Like, this is, we're in a workplace. Try to keep that to yourself. Seriously. I've made this whole lie up, and then he follows me on Instagram, and then I post, because I'm having a serious breakdown that night, because when he flipped me back towards the mirror, I go, and he goes, it is a little bit shorter than what you asked for.
Yeah.
And I go, the only thing I asked for was like, let's leave it let's leave it a little bit longer. Leave it some length on it.
Well, thankfully you have the wig.
I have the wig.
You have wig.
So on my way out, I posted on my Instagram story, because I really have had a week of just like, I haven't responded to anybody. And then I got this fuck ass haircut.
Yeah.
And I'm like, now I really can't respond to anybody. So I posted a notes app thing. I was like, hey, if you've texted me or hit me up on any platform, I got a haircut today, so I've just been dealing with that. So just be patient with me. Posted it, first person to respond. Guy that cut my hair.
Connor, same thing happened to me when I dyed my hair like randomly a little bit blonde. Posted about how much I hated on TikTok. Obviously went back to get it fixed. Sit in the chair. Saw your TikTok. Yay.
Oh, and you're trapped, by the way. You can't go anywhere.
You've never been more trapped in your life.
There's no one that holds more power over you. Like, imagine sitting down, they tie something around your neck, and then they have a pair of scissors next to your jugs.
Yeah.
Your jug, singular.
Yeah. It's not awesome. I wish that anybody who ever saw my TikTok just wouldn't let me know.
Wait. The other thing is that I just saw this video of a girl who posted on TikTok, like, went so viral, like 20 million views. It was like, this is me on my wedding day panicking because I hate my wedding makeup after it got done for like 4 hours.
So
and
tough.
I have 10 minutes to get ready, and she like washed her face, put her wedding makeup back on, and she's like about to have a breakdown. And then the wedding makeup lady like stitched it and was like, she told me she loved it. And my bad. Like she was very genuinely like excited about it. We had practice runs.
Yeah.
And I'm so scared to like, because obviously I'm at the haircut place, and I'm saying, the haircut venue, and I'm saying,
I really see both sides, and I respect both sides.
I know. It's kind of just like,
I mean, I've never and would never be like, this isn't my favorite. What can you do? It's already done.
It's already, the damage has been done.
The best you can do is just not go back.
Unless you can have a live-in stylist that can fix up your do for you every morning when you wake up.
If it's too short, there's nothing you can do. You know, if there's something that's fixable, I would say, oh, maybe like a little bit more off of here, etc. But honestly, with makeup, I would probably say, could you remove some of this or something? That's much more fixable than a haircut, in my
your
opinion.
Yeah, at the end of my haircut,
but still, I'd say I love it. Maybe not on my wedding. Probably I would, though.
Let's look at how short my sides are, okay? Towards the end of my haircut, I look and I'm like, oh, and he's brushing me off, and that means for me, like, oh, I'm about to get up. Yeah. And I look and I go, hey, are you going to do the sideburns? He left the sideburns like this, like Britney Spears microphone, long.
I didn't realize you had those to begin with.
Like rat tail on my sides.
I didn't realize you had those to begin with.
Like I got 2 rat tails coming down. And he goes, oh, did you want, I just wanted to keep some length. I go,
right, the
not
one
on
part.
My sideburns.
Right.
Like now like everything else is short. Now I've got like 2 like, I don't even know what you would call them.
Payas. That's the Jewish thing.
I was going to say payas.
That's the Jewish thing.
Oh, maybe it was my booger on my phone screen. Because something's acting up in my right nos.
Do you want a tissue?
No, I'm good. But anyways, I get out of this haircut. I'm having a panic. And I was like, maybe I'm just ugly because I'm not tan. And I haven't been tan in a long time.
I've been very ugly this week. It's easier to sleep it off.
You have to sleep it off?
Mm-hmm. Like if I'm ugly, the day's a wash.
Yeah.
So I'll just go to bed at like 3 p.
It's crazy to be ugly and then be like, everything's making me about to cry.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I'm ugly.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I look ugly. And again, not fishing for compliments.
No.
Not fishing for insults either. Just keep it like everyone do your thing. Everyone do your own thing.
Ooh.
So I got online and I said, it's a long weekend. It's Friday. I'm just going to look up flights to Oahu. And
just use a fake tan. That would be cheaper.
But I have friends that I haven't seen in a long time in Oahu, and I was like, I'm going to go. And I booked the flight.
Wow, what a gift to be like, I look pale. I'll just go to Oahu.
Well, it's only it's a 5-hour flight.
Yeah.
It's faster than going to New York.
Yeah.
And the flights were like $350 round trip for some reason. I don't know why.
So are you going to Oahu?
No, the next morning I woke up and I go, you are moving across the country in T-2. Probably stay home and pack this weekend.
Good job.
Yeah, no, that was
very good job.
That was one of the more mature things that I've done in recent days, because what would happen is I would have been getting back like late last night, coming here this morning, going to New York tonight.
Right.
So
what are you doing in New York tonight?
Arriving.
No, or this week rather.
I'm touring apartments.
Wow.
Yeah.
When are you coming back?
Sunday.
Okay.
It's a quick trip.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey guys, want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, BetterHelp. So I'm writing a story for 2025. It's called My Life. I want to be more organized. I want to be more put together. I want to have some clarity. I want to have my headspace be, I guess, clarified. Clear. Yeah. Every January brings you 365 blank pages waiting to be filled. In 2025, maybe you're ready for a plot twist, or maybe there's a part of your story you've been waiting to revise. Brooke, you know what that's all about, girl.
Don't I ever. Life isn't about resolutions that fade by February. It's about picking up the pen and becoming the author of your own life. Think of therapy as your editorial partner, helping you write new chapters and create the meaningful story you deserve to live.
Yeah.
I love therapy, and so many of my friends and family benefited positively from it. It gives you the time to prioritize your needs and learn new things, like setting boundaries and learning how to become the best version of yourself.
BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. Access a diverse network of more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. Easily switch therapists at any time with no additional cost. Write your story with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/B&C to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/B&C. Yeah, I'm also doing a really, really harrowing brand deal with twin Tyler Cameron. We're working out together. That's going to be with Celsius.
I cannot wait. Are you allowed to make it like comedic?
I don't know.
Right, you don't know.
I don't know what I'm allowed to do.
You didn't get any creative?
No, it's going to be real. They are pretty open with what you do, but it's going to be pretty hard not to like laugh at this, because first of all, everyone always mistakes me for TC.
Always.
So it's going to be hard walking through the city with him and having people go up to him and be like, "Are you?"
I could see you guys being cousins.
Yeah,
and I'm not even saying that to be funny.
Yeah, they rolled the dice and one of us got growth hormones and the other didn't. The other's mom smoked cigarettes while she was pregnant.
No.
My mom didn't, as far as I know.
Maybe she had sushi.
she was a sushi.
Maybe she had cold cuts.
She was a sushi queen. She loved her deli meats.
Yeah.
Sorry. I am making a sushi this week, by the way, Italian sushi.
Italian sushi?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's rolled in prosciutto.
Is there rice?
Hell no. There's actually,
so it's just like a fruit roll up with prosciutto?
Oh, it's prosciutto and then tomatoes and my stomach's ready to go. Mozzarella and like balsamic.
A wrap. Did you make up the name?
Like rolls.
I like that.
I thought on talk.
Ooh, I like that beat, Connor. I like that beat.
I like the beat as well. Yeah, I saw it on TikTok, and what's weird about TikTok now, first of all, like after the ban, it was only banned for 48 hours.
12.
12. Oh yeah, not even 40. They really say whatever you want. Like that was the biggest. Like I didn't even realize it was banned at the time that it was banned.
Fully a PR stunt, but they did get me good. Because the whole time I was like, leading up to it, I was like, it's not going to get banned. It's not going to get banned. And then probably like 30 minutes before they took it down, I was like, oh, it's getting banned. And Connor, I haven't cried in a really long time because of my antidepressants. Mm-hmm. There's a word for it that Gabi Windy taught me, who I'm obsessed with, but I forget the word. But it is something. And I made a video saying like goodbye and thank you very earnestly. I was hysterically crying in a way.
Did you post it?
No. Connor, it was 3 minutes long.
I'm so glad you didn't.
Could you imagine?
No.
But I really I think it was kind of just like for me and like cathartic because in the least dramatic and earnest way possible, TikTok like changed my life.
Me
like,
too.
Fully like took me from like one end of the world to the other. And I'm still convinced that like I got in a car accident or something and one part of me died and I was astral projected into another plane from the car accident.
Mm-hmm.
But truly like flipped my life on its axis, and I was basically just like talking about that and crying. And then I said, I'm not gonna go ahead and not post that. But then I did make an earnest one where I wasn't crying.
Did you post it?
Yes, it was earnest.
Oh.
And I said thank you, and I did record a 3-minute video that I can't post, but just know that all of those sentiments I really mean, and thank you again, and follow me on Instagram. And
yeah,
that's I never thought I would say follow me on Instagram. I really never thought. But I'm saying even now too, just in case it happens again, follow me on Instagram.
Well, I wouldn't have known that you posted that at all because I also posted a video saying thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Earnestly from the bottom of my heart. Now, like I did include my full naked ass.
Yeah. I wish I had an equivalent of that I could have done.
Yeah.
But I don't think girls can really do that.
Well, they can and they do. And
I did show my butt once.
Yeah. Well, so my mom texted me. It was like, hey, I really think that you should like have everyone. You should really tell everyone on TikTok to follow you on Instagram. I go, oh, if it was that easy. No, like I understand people don't want to see everything that I post on Instagram. So I'm like, no harm, no foul. But I posted this thing and I was like, I wanted to be sincere. I hadn't gotten dressed for the day yet, so I was fully Winnie the Poohing, and I make this masterpiece and I say thank you so much. And then I get flagged for sexual exploitation. So I am not allowed on the app still.
Is it exploitation if you did it yourself? You exploit yourself?
Allegedly, I'm still not allowed to post or view.
That's not right.
It's not right. Talk about censorship. There's
and it's not okay.
Go ahead and try to type in Fibula's naked butt cheeks, ass, comma, naked.
I bet that is in so many different places on the internet, and we wouldn't even be able to begin to uncover some of them.
Well, it had 25,000 shares.
Think about 25,000 people in a room.
And think about how many. Think
about how many screenshots.
If you think about 25,000 shares, I always think about 25,000 shares. Like, I think about 25,000 people who have 1,000 Instagram followers. And then, I don't know what 25,000...
What? That helps you group it up like that?
Like if you shared something to one of your friends, on average, I feel like people have like 1,000 Instagram followers.
Okay.
So like someone with...
They're not sharing it to all 1,000 though.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm thinking more like if someone posts on their story.
Right.
That's like to 1,000 people.
But on TikTok, it's like they're sending in a message.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, maybe like, let's say 25,000 times like 3. On average, each person's sending it to like 2 people.
Yeah. So 75,000 people.
70. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, my ass looks great. I'm not mad about it.
I agree.
I've been running my ass on to my body. So it was
nothing to be ashamed about.
There's a lot of things they're censoring. One thing that's included is my glutes and my ass. So like take what you see online with a grain of salt, because it's one big thing is missing: my cheeks. And it's disappointing to see something like that happen on a platform that I really like.
Did they give
And here's the other thing. Here's the other thing I don't like. TikTok employees. Who's the TikTok? You know what? I thought we were having a little fun. You know what? I said it's our last hours. It's kind of like senior day. I'm going to throw my papers up in the air, and leave school. Congrats, everybody. Congrats, grad. I thought we'd have a little fun. Here's my naked ass. Who's the TikTok loser with minutes left on their employment contract that said, I'm going to spend this valuable time.
You think it's the person?
I'm going to spend this valuable time censoring this young man's cheeks.
I think it's probably some sort of AI.
No, because I appealed it. And I sent a screenshot of Karina Kopp's last video where her actual cheeks were out and about, just like mine. We have similar builds to our asses. And
genuinely.
Yeah, I know. and they allowed my video to come back.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, so we've got some sense over at TikTok HQ.
Someone's got their head screwed on right.
Hey, someone's walking around with a good head on their shoulders. And little did I know someone was going to step on the next day and say, adult entertainment flag. And I'm sure a lot of adults.
That feels better and more true to me than the exploitation.
A lot of adults probably were entertained.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm sure a lot more than I'm aware of, because a lot of sites that I don't know about are probably accessing that content for free. But it's good to know that whatever happens, like there are opportunities for me elsewhere.
Oh, Connor, you will never be homeless. With a butt like that,
Fibula, you'll
with
always
an ass
be
like
famous.
that, Fibula, you'll always have my heart.
Ooh.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
If only I could remember it.
Well, I was gonna say also, does your algorithm feel different on TikTok?
No.
Mine feels very reelsy. Nothing against reels.
Realty?
Reels.
Oh, I thought you
Instagram
meant
Reelsy.
realtor content.
No, I wish.
Oh no, mine feels pretty normal.
Oh, mine's very strange. Is yours?
Yeah.
Okay, is yours?
Mine's been like very TikTok.
Actually, let me look. Do you mind if I look?
Mine has been like very Italian sushi. Like here's 10 recipes I make as a
that is
stay-at-home
reelsy.
mother of 4. Like mine's been very.
I will say, first one right off the bat, young liberal humbles this angry conservative.
That's very reelsy.
That's good. No, yeah, I guess that's right. I feel like it's so normal. Cat litter.
I want to apologize.
Jody Pico, who I love.
Well, I'm looking forward.
Yeah, it's all normal.
I'm looking forward to maybe posting a video at some time.
When did they give you a timeline of when you may be back?
No, I'm unable to make any more appeals because of how often I've been reaching out.
Yeah.
But I have a TikTok rep. It's just going to be hard to explain to someone working in like a corporate environment that like I apologize for having my butt crack out online.
Say it slipped.
I didn't realize it was out.
Like I'm embarrassed. Like my crack had slipped out, and through no fault of my own, I feel embarrassed that was flagged. The embarrassment was enough. Like I don't need to be punished.
Yeah, I also just feel like it's 2025 and there's so many bigger fish to fry, and you don't have to fry them on par with my cheeks.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Mint Mobile. 2025 is here, and Mint Mobile has a resolution for you. Skip the gym, skip the fad diets, skip the BS resolutions you'll forget about by next month.
Bologna sandwich.
Instead, make a resolution to save some serious cash by making the switch to Mint Mobile. And right now, you can get half off their 3-month unlimited plan.
Mint Mobile takes your wireless service to the next level and saves you money. I don't know anyone who wouldn't want that, okay?
I agree.
I agree too. It's time to leave your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, unexpected overages, and all their BS in 2024. Mint Mobile is dropping huge savings for the new year by offering any 3-month plan for only $15 a month, even their unlimited plan.
All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can even bring your current phone and your number. Ditch overpriced wireless with Mint Mobile. It's so easy. Sign up online and get 3 months of premium wireless service for $15 a month.
Switch to Mint and new customers can get half off an unlimited plan until February 2nd. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and to get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/BNC. That's mintmobile.com/BNC.
$45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. Can I tell you the biggest fish I'm having like a very issue with frying?
You're having a fish fry?
I'm having a serious issue with a particular fish.
Which?
Just AI.
You better not say sea bass.
No, AI.
Oh.
I am really, really struggling to figure out what is real and what is not. In a way.
I saw a puppy and a lobster, and they were best friends because they grew up together. And then I did not know. I was like, wow, this is like I love two animals that really shouldn't be together hanging out. And they got my ass. And this lobster was cuddling the puppy, and I was like, big if true. Not true.
Well, mine have been like very political.
Okay, we are not operating under
One
the same
was
umbrella.
I'm operating under the assumption that this is real. Watching Trump wheeling Joe out of the White House. Joe is in a hospital gown in a wheelchair. Trump is wheeling him, and I think, okay, I could see it. I could see it. Then he flipped the wheelchair upside down. Joe goes flying into the dumpster, and I said, okay, that's AI. Okay. But then there was another one where Joe was standing behind, what is Jeff Bezos' wife's name again? Lauren Sanchez. Standing behind Lauren and ripped open her blouse piece during the inauguration. And I was like, did that happen? Like, I don't know why, like, I'm so easily fooled.
I think because of the timeline that we live in, like, really,
so
truly,
real. Anything could happen.
It could happen. And Lauren was really stepping out at
like,
the inauguration.
I wouldn't have believed that would have been the wardrobe that Lauren would have chosen to wear, but it was. So it's like anything could happen.
Right.
Like if that wardrobe is real, Joe slipping it off into something a little bit more comfortable could also be real too.
Truly, like the cast of characters that we have standing behind Donald Trump, like I would love a reality TV show. That would be Real Housewives of
it already is.
Real Housewives of DC.
It already is.
Really give it to us because
if you're gonna give it to us, you might as well give it to us good.
Give it to us hard and good and rough.
I agree.
They are giving it to us rough, by the way.
I agree. Nights are the hardest.
Brooke, you took the words out of my nights are the hardest as of late.
There is no better feeling in the world than being at the conception of an inside joke. And when something happens that you just know is going to become a bit, and you're like, thank God I was there for it.
Right.
You know, that happened to Connor and I this weekend. Something came up in conversation where someone said nights are the hardest. And we just like kind of took that and ran with it. Couldn't stop saying, well, nights are the hardest.
Well, nights have become the hardest for me.
Often the hardest.
Because the day, and after the day comes the night, and that is the hardest.
That is the most challenging. So nights are the hardest.
Well, I think all's well if it ends well, but it doesn't because nights
agree.
are the end and
nights
they're the hardest.
Are the most challenging.
I have to say something about this weekend as well.
Okay.
So everyone came over to my house this weekend. It was like a decently sized group. And at some point, our friend Brett was like, I'm going to order coffee. Does anyone want coffee from Alfred, whatever? And he ordered it to his house instead of mine. He didn't change the address. It was like 7
He
coffees.
does that. I'm not twice a day.
And I was like, I have coffee. Like, I'll make coffee. And then I was facilitating a drinking game. So I was like, yeah, I have coffee. No, like, help yourself, whatever. And I wasn't paying attention. And someone was like, can we have this? And I was like, yes, you can have that. And I wasn't paying attention. I thought that they were like getting in the coffee machine, making a pot of coffee, whatever. So I was like, yeah, that's good, whatever. I wasn't looking. Minutes go by.
Yeah.
Some time passes. And then all of a sudden, different parts of the room go, ah! Ah! What is it?
Was it the sludge?
It was. So I had forgotten. At some point, I had like a friend in town, and I bought a half gallon of La Colombe cold brew that you keep in the fridge. And I honestly, it's been in my fridge for so long. Like my fridge is relatively clean, but
I have a La Colombe cold brew that's been in there since the summer.
Okay, so for whatever
who doesn't? Nights are the hardest.
Nights are the hardest. For whatever reason, I don't see it anymore. Enough time has passed that this half gallon of La Colombe is not in my line of sight. I forgot. I don't see it when I open my fridge. And they go, "What is it?" Everyone's spitting out chunks.
Ew.
Chunks of shit. And I go, I still don't realize it.
I didn't realize that the La Colombe could curdle like that.
Brooke, neither did I. But it was curdled into everybody's mouths. So
everyone's so worried about the word moist. You should be worried about the word
curdle.
Chunk. Ooh, curdle too.
I don't love curdle.
I don't love chunk.
So everyone's spitting this stuff out, and I still don't realize what are they spitting chunks of back into their. I do not know what it is because I was under the guise that they had made a pot of coffee. I'm like, what could have chunked up in my pot? And really,
There are actually.
They go,
some
I'm like,
things
what
in
is
your
that? What is that? And they hold it up and I go, oh my God, that's the thing for my fridge. Like that was when I connected. I was like, oh, that's the thing that always sits in my fridge.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, yo, that's 9 months old. That thing is 9 months old. It's in its 4th trimester. So understandably, it has some chunks. And so I dump it out. It is genuine Glob City. And it's going,
Ew.
how did you guys not
Ew.
notice?
Who drank it?
Like Juju on the beat, like several indies.
Or Juge.
And I was like, oh, wow, that's upsetting to me and my homegirls. Because if you can't go to Bella Noche, where the hell could you go?
Damn,
'Cause
that
nights
just goes
are the
to show
hardest.
you one. Yeah, you took the fucking words out of my mouth.
It just goes to show you
That
that
literally goes to show you.
nights are the hardest. So
And what's tough about the day is that
what's
it's
coming?
just gonna lead into the fucking night.
Yeah,
man.
it's gonna bring you by you're gonna be balls
Drag
deep
you by
in the
the
night
jug
before you know
into
it.
the night. I completely agree.
Before you know you're
Damn, those
you're
are the
balls
hardest.
deep and it's giving it to you rough.
Those are the hardest.
Oh my God, my stomach is at it again.
Gurgling. I wish we could. We can't hear it on like as the listeners.
It didn't pick up.
But it is so.
You guys have no idea. It sounds like I swallowed a JBL speaker and I'm playing a Billie Eilish song through my esoph.
It's so profound.
It is crazy, y'all. I have to say something. So I've been.
Okay. I'll say
did
something
you?
after.
Well, why don't you go first?
No.
So
I'll go first.
Okay.
You go first. I'm
I'll
just
go.
fucking with you.
I'll take the baton. So I have been moving my stuff and I've been sending you Snapchats. I'm just like, genuinely, I have gone through every phase of my life. I have never gotten rid of a thing. I have koozies from branded events that say like so-and-so insurance on them.
Mm-hmm.
Just get, you have to get rid of that. First of all, if you're a brand and you're making little merchandise things like koozies, think it through. Like really look into how much budget you're spending on these things that are genuinely just going to a landfill. But I don't know what's happened to me in this year of my life. Maybe
Order?
no, I'm just like, no, let me throw this away. This is junk. Like I can't even donate this. It's junk. I have so many keychains.
Mm-hmm.
For what? I'm a man.
Sometimes you just need to acknowledge that things need to be tossed.
Toss.
Like
Toss
no
them
one
out.
at Goodwill is gonna want the koozie, the Geico koozie.
Brooke, I own 4 Frisbees.
Well, they might want that.
I don't think they do. Frisbees are a gorgeous thing, and I don't remember ever buying a Frisbee, but there's no reason I should have 4. That's gluttony that they talk about in the Bible. But I am sitting there and I come across this thing. I have a little meatball and a ravioli that I've kept in this jar from the first time I moved to California that I thought was funny because I used to put the ravioli on top of the meatball.
Real food?
Yeah, they've now hardened and they're fossils, but yeah, at first they were real food. And I used to put the ravioli on top of the meatball and be like, he's graduating because it looked like a...
Cute.
Yeah, and so
That would be really cute if it wasn't real food.
Well, it's not real food anymore. It's hardened.
Is it in a jar?
It's not in a jar like with water.
Or is it
It's
a
like-
loose meatball and a loose ravioli?
Well, the jar is not sealed, so they are loose, kind of rolling around at the bottom of a cup. It's less of a jar; it's more of a cup.
I'm having a... So it didn't rot? Like I'm having a hard time.
And that goes to show
That goes
you,
to show.
Trader Joe's is not health food because I took that shit out and I put it in a cup, and it went from frozen to genuine fossilized. Like I could break into a house with this
Relic.
meatball. Like that would be a cool superhero too, and his 2 tools are a meatball and a ravioli frisbee.
Book. Children's book.
Wow, we're really just like content machines.
I agree.
It's incredible. No, Ravioli and Meatball. That's like a Adult Swim show though. That cartoon, Ravioli and Meatball.
I don't know that. I'm not familiar.
It was like French fry meatball.
Ooh.
It's a really dark show. It scares me. It's from like a really scary. Nights are the hardest, and that's when it would come on Adult
Shit.
Swim.
I'm sorry.
It was okay. It's milkshake, French fries, and a meatball, I believe. Really disturbing show. If you know, you know. Truly, that's one of those things.
It's sounding like Courage the Cowardly Dog, which was also one that only came on when nights were the hardest.
Courage the Cowardly Dog is the scariest show in the world.
Jen.
What?
Jen.
Z?
No, like genuinely.
Oh, genuinely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Bumble. It's still the beginning of the year, and Bumble's helping us women switch our mindsets to New Year, more me. Meaning, Bumble's here to help you date as you are, because good things come and the right people find you when you're being your authentic self.
I want to prioritize being more me, especially online.
I'm prioritizing my personality.
Yeah, personality, and especially in like dating. I was telling you when we were kind of offlining, loved posting an Instagram that was just my personality.
You did love
last
that.
night.
You loved that catering to yourself rather than others.
Yeah, I was like, I like this. This is what I'm going to put out there. So I think prioritizing that. Bumble also has some great features to help you get started. For example, the new interest badges spotlights what you have in common with potential matches, making it easier to see if they're a fit and giving you shared interests to start a conversation. You can also now filter profiles by interests, making it easier and quicker to find people who like what you like.
Bumble also has a series of profile prompts that you can answer to show off your personality, sense of humor, and interests. So remember, ladies, new year, more you. Date now on Bumble and download the app today.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that your stomach?
Yeah, did you hear that? Well, something else is happening too. It's not even just hunger. By the way, I want to just flag for everyone last week, we didn't even say the word poop.
Oh my God.
Which means like we're either losing something or maybe we're losing our sparkle shine.
We're gaining something even bigger.
Or we're growing.
We'll figure it out along the way.
We're either growing or shrinking. Just sad.
I've been going through like a really difficult time as a parent recently with John, Marie, Averick. We're weaning right now because the sucking is no longer going to fly. Like he's getting too old. The vet said if he hasn't stopped by now, he probably won't stop on his own accord.
Oh, it's like sucking your thumb as like a tween.
Yes. So we're weaning off. And sorry, I know some of you guys don't like to hear this, but it is like such a big part of my life that I do need to share it. I won't share this. I won't share.
I think it's important to share.
Well, you know, he was sucking my neck before, and so I outlawed that.
Brooke.
What?
What else is he sucking?
My face.
Phew.
Oh my God, you sick freak.
What did I say?
You think?
I don't know. You said, you know how he was sucking my neck. I was like, where have we gone from neck?
I'm not breastfeeding.
I don't know what you are.
He's sucking my face, Connor.
Oh,
different parts
thank
of it.
God. Oh,
different
thank God.
parts depending on his mood. Okay. So it's no longer an option for him. So I've been putting my face under the covers. He is waking me up every hour, punching me in the eyes. And I don't mean like swatting like a cat. Like he's got his fist balled and he's like fully right hooking, punching me in the eyes. And then I didn't know this about cats, but like they have like fingers, like they can spread their fingers and like grab things. He will take both of his fingers, spread them, get clumps of my hair and rip them out of my scalp in the middle of the night. And then he'll bite my arms.
Cool.
So he is acting out. Yeah. So I've been getting probably like an hour of sleep max, but I'm hoping that it's for the best.
Wow.
Yeah, he is like one of a kind, truly. I love my son more than anything on this planet. I didn't know this type of love was possible. He is giving me grief.
Yeah. Well, he's probably in his terrible twos.
Yeah. He's also massive now.
Really?
Yeah. Izzy, you would die.
Really?
He's huge. He's like double the size that you last saw him probably.
I like wonder what's better, to have like an animal that has character and like a personality, or just like 3D print like dog, cat.
Oh, personality.
Yeah. Even if you have to deal with a little grief.
Oh my God, I would so much. And even like when he's giving me grief, like I still, like I can't help but find it funny, you know, to wake up at 3 a.m. to this cat pulling the hair out of my scalp.
I mean, when Max pooped into my Christmas tree and I literally was like, Max pooped somewhere in my house and I can't find it.
It's
and
like.
it was on the second layer of branches, like ornaments. I was like, that is so funny. That is like something I would do.
Yeah.
You know?
Well.
I mean, hypothetically, poop onto someone's second layer of their Christmas tree so they can't find it. That's funny to me. Like at some point you have to LOL, and that's one of mine.
Yeah. I mean, kids, they say the darndest things and they do the darndest things too.
They do. They do, girl. I've been having something recently in my sleep because I'm alone now.
So sad.
Where like even the littlest, tiniest thing, and I think that there should be maybe a medication for this. There probably is. Where like if I hear even the slightest noise, I'm up, and I'm like, what could that be? And I'm not I'm not scared of it, but I'm thinking like, oh, am I gonna hear that again? That's pissing me off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like the Princess and the Pea, or Edgar Allan Poe,
Ooh. Or Mr. Krabs.
based on Edgar Allan Poe.
Yep.
No, but I'm kind of like, if something's itching, if it's, I have like a slight scratch on my foot, I'm like, should I shake myself out of this slumber and itch my toe? Or should I just like suck it up and not move because I'm comfy?
It's kind of like when you wake up and you're thirsty and it's like, should I ignore it and try to go back to sleep, or just wait and do the inevitable, wait 3 hours, die of thirst, and then eventually give up? And I've wasted 3 hours of sleep just like being thirsty when I could have just gotten it right away.
Last night I genuinely had the thought, like, when I'm like, I woke up for no reason. And anytime I wake up for no reason, I'm like, did I actually wake up for no reason, or did something
you're
wake
probably
me up?
farting yourself awake.
I don't think so, because I have a mental thing where I can't fart in my bed.
Why?
Is there a pack of dogs outside? Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
That's like a genuine pack of dogs.
I think it's a train.
Oh. Tomato.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't fart in my bed. I'm a lady.
Uh-oh.
But this is the stupidest conversation we've ever had. I'm moving on.
Okay.
But no, I like when I wake up, last night I woke up and I was like, I have to pee. And it's like, should I get up and pee, or should I just be absolutely miserable later
That's
and
what
get
I'm
up
saying.
to pee?
You should always just go right away.
And then I'm considering.
But I never do.
But I had the actual vision of like me being like a dog begging for food, and it's like my bladder begging me to go drain my dragon.
Okay.
That was it. That's my whole thing on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
Thank you for letting me know.
Should we like look into that noise? It sounds like insane.
I'm
no?
really like kind of unbothered.
You're not bothered by it? Well, if Brooke's not bothered, I'm not going to make a big thing out of it.
But if you're bothered, then it's a train. It's choo-choo.
I don't think it's choo-choo. It's a pack of dogs out there waiting to choo-choo on your leg and foot and body.
It's neither.
It's not? Oh, no.
Now it stopped.
Oh, no. They came in.
Someone's like scraping metal against something.
No, Trump said we're going to start drilling again. And they're drilling right out in the parking lot.
Damn.
They're drilling. They're giving it to us rough.
So you want to go camping, you were saying, before we started recording?
Well, I just feel like we've talked about going camping since we first arrived
I
here.
do want to go camping.
In Los A.
When you say camping, do you mean like tent?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It's a train. I think it's
Brooke,
a train.
there's no trains here. That's the thing about LA, is that we don't have trains. And we don't have the type of train that would go choo choo. That's like the 1960s.
I'm hearing Thomas the Tank.
Thomas the Tank is not real. He can't hurt you.
I didn't think he would.
He can't hurt you, baby. He's a fictional character.
I didn't think he would.
Speaking of fictional characters, you know what they're saying on the streets?
What?
Tom and Jerry are actually best friends. Yeah, bitch, yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I said it. Tom and Jerry are actually best friends, and Tom secretly doesn't kill Jerry. Wait.
Tom never killed Jerry. He just chased him, right?
Yeah, wait, hang on. There's a theory that like Tom doesn't want to kill Jerry or something. I forget. But like they're best friends. You just have to trust my gut.
Okay.
Can you trust my gut, please? The thing that's making me about to shit my pants right now.
Do you need a shit?
No, God, no. I don't do that.
Because you can.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear something like so insane?
Yeah.
It's not insane at all. But me, you know, Channing, and you know, Tristan.
Of course.
We were just like in a mood, like doing, you know, because it was nighttime.
Oh.
So nights were the hardest.
Yeah.
And we FaceTimed my sister. And so we were just like having a conversation. And then Gabi, my sister, had sent me a video after it was all said and done, hung up the call. And she was like, by the way, this is what you sound like to an onlooker. because her roommate was filming this conversation, which to me, I was like, nothing.
You got it? You have a recording of
Yeah,
it?
the roommate recorded Gabi talking to
good.
us because to me, I was like, that was just a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, nothing, no alarm bells.
Nice.
Nice or hardest? Nice. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. So cool.
Oh, nice. Okay, think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, yeah, nice.
Nice or hard? Agree to
Ooh, someone has
Nice.
COVID.
Gabi. Think I'm gonna be sick. Nice. Oh yay. Nights are the hardest. Yay. Think I'm gonna be sick. Oh yay. Nice. Okay. Nights are the hardest. Yay.
You need to get a Care Bear and just record that and put it in it.
Think I'm gonna be sick. Oh yay. Nights are the
Oh,
hardest.
I know what. Earlier when we were talking about being ugly, I just saw a TikTok last night that was like, when I lived in LA, I used to like just eat kale, and like I would go to the beach and I would go to workout classes, and I was just, and now I'm in New York and all I want to do is sit inside and eat soup. I'm like fucking up. I feel like I'm moving right now. They said it's like 2 degrees out.
Well, it's on fire here, so you win some, you lose some.
Should I move right in the middle?
To
Dakotas?
Minnesota?
The Dakotas? Yeah, or Minnesota. I could move to Wisconsin.
No.
Culver's just sent us a gift. I could go to Wisconsin and use this
people love it there.
coupon for a free regular concrete mixer.
What's the concrete mixer?
It's a really good shake. Oh.
That sounds good. I've never been to Culver's.
Oh my gosh. It's so good. Oh my gosh. It's just like your quintessential burger and shake vibe.
That's fabulous news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can we dig into your notes?
I have been digging into them.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Euphoria shooting next week?
Oh, you scared me.
I saw a tweet that was like Euphoria should just open as like a doctor drama show and just not address it. Like a Grey's Anatomy with like Rue and everyone just like on the ER floor, like stat, give me a scalpel. And no one should address.
I don't care what they do. I need that show. I'm not even like, I feel like I haven't had like this mainstream show watching experience ever again. And I've never had it since Euphoria, and I didn't have it since, you get what I'm saying?
Haven't had it since.
That's the only time I've ever had it.
White Lotus to me is similar.
Oh, and White Lotus.
And that's coming out, the new season, in a minute.
Yeah, it is.
In a second.
But Euphoria, I was watching as it came out every single week. I've never done that in my life.
Are you serious?
No, I've never been sat.
You never had a TV show that had you sat?
Like as it premiered.
Are you serious?
I feel like that was, I don't know, what was their viewership? Because I feel like that show, like everybody was sat, and I wanted to sit and watch it, because if someone posted something on Twitter, which they always damn ass did, like I'd be like, there's no point in watching the episode.
That happens
now.
with books now, which is so annoying.
Well, they stopped allowing you to 16.3 million viewers per episode.
That's a lot when you think about it and crunch the numbers. Nights are the hardest.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm saying wow, like I know I can gauge at all what that number is or what it means. I think a lot of people.
It's definitely a lot. Because think
Yeah.
about 1 million.
Okay.
Multiply by 16.
That's how you're
add 400,000.
What you're gonna get as a total is 16.3.
300,000. Sorry, I thought it was 4.
It's fine. I'm not
All
really
good.
mad about it.
All good. I'm trying to think of the TV shows that I was sat for live. Obviously, Glee. Desperate Housewives. When I was young.
That's not appropriate.
It wasn't. I was addicted to it though. How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could still go. You want me to still go?
No.
Castle. Did you ever watch that show?
I don't know what that is.
Holy
Is
shit.
he watched
Oh
Castle?
my god, is he? You
So
watch it?
good.
It's so good. Oh my god. It's like, it's about this crime writer who writes fiction crime novels, Nathan Fillion. You know who that is?
Yeah, of course.
King. And he shadows a detective. You don't?
No,
Okay.
fuck, what the hell?
He's famous. Like, it's not crazy for you to know who he is.
Oh, okay.
But he shadows a gorgeous, beautiful detective at the NYPD.
That's good.
Obviously, there's romantic tensions. It's a fabulous show.
That sounds
And what's
great.
amazing about something like that is to watch Castle and really be on the ground with the NYPD, and then to watch Criminal Minds and be boots on the ground with the FBI. And to see it from the FBI's perspective of how the local police forces are really challenging to work with, but then to see it through the NYPD's perspective of when the FBI comes and then they kind of take over the case. I see both sides.
I see both sides.
Honor, I see both sides.
Like
It's
getting
really
your-
great to see both sides.
Being both the stylist and the person getting their haircut.
It's great to see both sides sometimes.
Right. So the stylist would be the FBI and I would be a police officer.
If you like Criminal Minds, watch Castle. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
I watched that live.
Maybe you could rewatch that. Seems like you're kind of fired up on
I almost might rewatch Castle, but it ended because they hated each other so much in real life, which sucks.
That does suck. Justin Baldoni, by the way, is suing her for what, $40 million? 400 million?
400 million. He has now vacated the state.
How much money do they like? How much? That's an insane amount of money.
I don't think you have to sue someone for an amount that they have.
Do they have to pay that back?
Would Justin Baldoni have to pay 400 million?
Like, if you sue someone on no claims, or I don't know no grounds to sue them, is that not defamation to be like, you actually have damaged me in a $400 million way?
I mean, no.
That's $500 million. Hello?
I don't understand the question.
How can he's saying that the damages that of his reputation
are 400
equal
mil?
to $500 million? I did not even know who this lizard looking man was.
Oh, I think like maybe he's saying like, you genuinely ruined my life and my life is worth $400 million.
Okay, now I'm seeing what you're saying.
I don't know. That's my guess for where the 400 million could come from. But how do you put a value on like your life?
Human life.
Damn.
I don't know if my life's worth $400
Well, you know, he
million.
moved to Hawaii.
That's where they seem to go.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't go join Army and Turks and Caicos.
And
or whatever.
everyone's like DMing me. Or Justin Baldoni already has a podcast because I had predicted that him and Army Hammer are going to make a podcast.
Yeah.
Guys, I know that. And so does Army Hammer. I'm saying they will join forces in a podcast.
Army may
They'll
be
join
guests.
forces, and the podcast will be called Nights Are
Imagine
the
being
Hardest.
a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nights are the
That would
hardest
be that would
for
be
a man. Nights are the hardest for a man.
Nights are harder for the man because of,
Considering.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, what else happened? So I said Justin and I remembered. Did you hear Justin Bieber?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Justin Bieber, I love this thing. First of all, I love when people get hacked. It's one of the funniest things in the world to me when someone posts a picture of Ray-Bans buy one get one free ad.
Or
I think
Jennifer Aniston MacBook Pro.
Or if you're Jennifer Aniston's from Show Friend and I have 1000 MacBook Pro to give you. Maybe that's okay because it's funny and it provides a lot of entertainment for me. When someone says, I love my Range Rover, I love my new Range Rover from this crypto man, funny. If it happened to me, I would be fetal position.
Remember it used to happen all the time on Facebook Messenger?
Yeah, because you'd click a link, be like, I
Yeah.
can't believe they posted this photo of you.
And you're like, holy shit.
Wow.
What they post.
That used to happen.
Daily.
all the time.
Yeah.
I would click that link almost every single time. But Justin says he got hacked and someone all they did was unfollow his wife, which obviously caused a lot of chaos. And then he posts a story and says, someone hacked me and unfollowed Haley. But then he deletes the story. Like he should have in-feeded that shit, if right? He doesn't care about his Instagram. It literally looks like an 8-year-old runs his Instagram account. It's like a picture of an owl and then like a close-up picture of
I don't know why he deleted
a
it.
fingernail. Maybe it caused.
Do you believe he was hacked? Or do you think he just is saying that?
He's kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs to me.
I really don't feel like I know him.
Like it's really looked
Obviously, no one knows him, but I really feel disconnected from Justin.
This looks like a dad's Facebook page in like 2004. Actually, a dad's Facebook page now, or like an 8th grader's.
There's something so gorgeous to me and aesthetically pleasing about an Instagram that's just like random and not curated, but not this one. Also, I hate the new layout of Instagram where it's like the long ass thumbnails.
I told you guys that the other, like, what are they doing with that space in the upper right?
I hate it. I really do hate it.
I wish people would leave things alone. Like,
they fucked Goodreads to the moon and back.
They gave it to they gave it to Goodreads.
I can't even. The one thing that was good about Goodreads, being able to see your friends' reading challenges for the year, they took it away.
Damn.
There was one good thing about Goodreads, Connor. Only one.
Damn.
And it was that.
Well, you could still step up to the plate if you wanted to.
People have been on their hands and knees begging for half stars. Give it to me, Rachel. Give me the half star ratings for years and years and years. And they said, we hear you. We'll take away your friend's reading challenge. That should help.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Hey, I'm on your side.
And there are so many reading tracking apps that are so much better, but it's just like no one's on them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's hysterical.
This just pissed me off though. But they did add that feature now that I really like.
On Goodreads?
No, on Instagram.
Oh, what?
Trial reels. Did you guys hear about these?
No.
They're like trying to get people to post so hard on reels, which Meta, I'll do it if you want me to. You can post trial reels now and they go out to only your non-followers, which like you want someone to commit suicide really fast. Send my shit out to all my non-followers. I promise you I'll be dead within the hour.
Oh, I kind of like that. So it's like no one from like my high school or college has to see
No, but it's going to
what
go
I'm
to
trying to do.
It's going to go to all the people that
That's fine.
are like
Sorry, I apologize. I want to apologize and get ahead of that.
the most death threats I've ever gotten. Actually, some of the only. I've gotten them every now and then. The most I've ever gotten was when I said like I was University of Texas's bad luck charm, but I'm going to go to the game. They're like, it's your fucking fault we lost. And I was like, okay, I want everyone to take a step back. Like I'm all for superstitions, but genuinely I was having people that I do not know, have never known, adults with kids. I mean, yeah, adults with kids, families, be like, never fucking go to another football game as long as you live.
I've said this before, but people judge women for the intensity of their like celebrity crushes or just like interest in bands or whatever. No, it's men in sports that we should be worried about. They're genuinely dangerous.
I was about like, yeah, if I was, someone said like, if I catch you in the streets, I'm like, I don't know where you live, so I don't know if I'll be on your street. Wishing you the best tonight though, because it is hard at night. But oh, fuck.
Shit, nights are the hardest. Think I'm gonna be sick.
Were
Okay,
you the
yay.
one that didn't care about? Well, not didn't care, but I'm obsessed with the Idaho murder thing. Not in like an I'm obsessed way, but
I actually couldn't. It's interesting. Like when it's like fake and Criminal Minds, like I can do it, but I actually can't do real murderers.
I guess I'm not obsessed. That was the wrong word to say, but I meant
Intrigued?
like, yeah, I'm just like mind blown by this whole thing.
Him specifically, looking at him, I feel like an
Sinister.
entity
Yeah.
enters my body.
He's scary, but they're dropping a bunch of
No.
evidence
Oh, I thought you were going to say the
because
charges.
it was. No, they're. I guess it's like potentially mistrial because they got all the evidence illegally. I'm so
that way.
confused how lawyers. I was going to ask this about the Justin Baldoni thing. If you're a lawyer, and this guy undoubtedly murdered 4 kids, how are you like? No, his evidence needs to be, like you need to win that case that bad.
I don't know how. You mean like the lawyers defending him?
How do you do that?
I don't think you have like any sort of moral compass, like
Moral
whatsoever.
compass? They just operate solely on a legal compass.
Yes. I don't know how they could sleep necessarily, but they're
Yeah.
probably sleeping in a really comfortable bed, which is crazy.
You just gave me chills.
Really?
Yeah, my bed's not that comfortable, so I'm just would love a comfortable bed. I'm getting a new mattress.
Did you
so.
see my new stuffed animal?
That giant teddy bear? Yeah.
It's the size of me.
I like that you took you put your money where your mouth is in terms of making
Stuffed
stuffed
animals.
animals in for 2025.
Oh my God. And I've got clogs on the way.
Great.
Wait, what's his name? Snor. It's in
Snorlax?
I was about to say Yiddish, Swedish. It's okay. Okay, I learned how to pronounce
Jungle
it. On YouTube.
Skog.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But the U is
Djungelsnog?
it's Jungle Skog.
Djungelskog. Soft toy, comma.
I call his name is Boa.
That's only
I call him Boa.
$30.
It was only $30.
Oh my heavens.
I will say that
You.
I was volunteering and I was sent on an IKEA run to get 300 blue IKEA bags for donations. And on my way to the bag area, I passed him and I said, "Oh, not so fast. Oh, not so fast. You're coming home with me." Got him, rang up all the 300 bags one by one at self-checkout. It was easier for me that way.
Talk about someone with no moral compass.
Went back. Why?
Self-checkout is for like 10 items, not 300
I felt,
bags.
No, I felt too bad putting it on someone else. No one was at self-checkout. But obviously I kept putting them in the cart once I rang them up, and then people kept grabbing them to use for shopping. And I kept saying, sorry about that.
Right.
But anyway, I brought Jorkel Sniff back to
Uncle Sniff, yeah.
back to the donation
He's
center.
special.
Back to the donation center, and everyone was like in my car, and then people came to help me in the car get the bags, and they said, "Oh my God, did you get this to donate?" I said, "Not right now." So
Well, they don't need giant stuffed bears right now. I don't think.
Actually, so thank you. Nights are the hardest for me, so I need actually need it.
I'll be at a fire relief event on Friday in New York if anyone's there wants to go. I have no other details because I can't remember, but I'll post about it. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I was gonna say.
Okay, take a minute.
Damn, this sucks because I just have been cussing so much on this episode. I just realized.
No, you haven't.
I have said.
Oh yeah,
F and S
we've
and
been doing
D
F and S. What's D?
and A.
What's D? Dick?
Damn.
Oh, that to me that's not really a curse word.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it in front of a kid. I'd say dang.
Is that how you would define curse word? It's a good question.
Yeah, well, yeah, and also if I said it before 9 a.m., would I feel like I need to brush my teeth again?
Or would your parents yell at you when you were little?
Yeah.
But my parents would yell at me for fart.
Stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fart for me too.
Really?
We were raised in strict homes.
No, that's the thing. I wasn't. I could literally sit in front of the TV for 3 days straight. No problem. My parents would say, "Proud of you."
Yeah. Good job focusing.
Couldn't say fart.
Yeah. No, but I'm trying to stop cussing. And so I'm trying to say, type even other stuff. And I was typing out just how much crap I had in my kitchen island that was absolute junk. And I was typing out a Snapchat to all of you guys, and I was like, this is a disgusting amount of stuff, and it's all bullshit. And I was like, no, I need to change that.
How do you feel about crud?
Well, I was like, I'm gonna change this to baloney. So I was like, this is baloney. Because that feels good. That kind of hit period. This is baloney. And then I typed it out, Bologna? No.
Had this discussion.
Does not hit. I typed out
once a quarter.
This is total Bologna. No, that is bullshit. Why would you spell it like that when I'm trying to get off cussing?
Yeah. It's Italian.
Bologna? God damn, that's bullshit. Oh my gosh. See where it all comes back?
I tried to bring crud back a few years ago. Couldn't do it. Never came back.
I had a TikTok video where I had about 500 jokes that I wrote into a minute, and the only thing people commented was
your feet itching?
Just this one. But it's because my tattoo is healing and it's scabbing off. That's why I'm itching the top.
Just the tops.
Well, I mean, we can stop.
I think so.
Unless you want to touch on
I almost think we should.
Elon Musk's Nazi salute.
I feel good about not. I definitely feel good about not for now.
Yeah, that's true. it definitely was just him waving to everyone and saying hello.
Oh my God. Because why wouldn't you wave like that twice?
Sometimes when I have tennis elbow that doesn't allow me to bend my arm, I always wave like that.
Me too.
I think the last thing
maybe we should go easy on him since nights are the hardest.
Well, nights have been hard, true. But I don't feel like nights are hard for him. I feel like he probably wouldn't even notice if it was dark out.
A good point, because nights are hardest. Yeah, for most. But not for all.
Not for all.
But not for all.
I just want to sign off by saying martinis are not good. That's a glass of vodka, and it's in a little cup, sharp little cup.
I had a pretty extreme
I could see it the whole time.
You're fucking with me.
No, I could see it. It was. There's like a time and a place for me to remind you have a booger. I don't think it was caught on camera.
Connor, the time and the place to tell me about a booger would be while we're recording and it's going to blast out to however many people.
I don't think that it's catchable.
You've officially gone and done it. Gone and pissed me the hell off.
Oh, yo.
Martinis are good if they only taste like olive juice.
But I saw this thing the other day that said martinis are not meant to be good. They're meant to make you stronger. But they're like, in that sense, very masculine, but then they come in that little gay ass cup. And then it's like a very confusing metaphor for a lot of things. They are it's just something to think about.
Yeah.
They are straight up vodka though.
I know.
I've been trying to, our agent Hannah, she taught me to do a martini with a twist, hold the olive juice and vermouth. And
I can't do hold the olive juice.
I go, that is vodka.
That's a shot.
That's a shot of vodka.
That is a shot.
I drank it and like breathed out. And before I had that first martini, I had 4. Before I had the first one,
hated it, had 4.
There was mosquitoes. But I drank my first martini and all of a sudden mosquitoes weren't incriminating me. And I was like, hold up. That's bug spray.
And with that, we leave you.
I'm just saying maybe you could drink bug spray and stuff and then maybe it would just come out your pores. You don't have to spray it on your person.
Thank you. We will see you next week.
Nights are the hardest.
This week on Close Friends. Can I tell close friends something
that's what I'm trying to
struggling
think of. I wanted
with?
to say something
like mentally. I didn't need to do this.
There's no reason you would do that.
No. A man came up to me and asked me if I worked at Skin.
Because he wanted a piece of that ass.
He can't say no to that because it's charity. It's manipulation too.
It's manipulation. Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.